Go ahead.
That's cool. Good afternoon. My name is Justin Diaz, and today I'm going to be presenting the effects of smartwatches on elderly people in the United States. So, smartwatches are beginning to be used as a medical tool for elderly people who need help contacting emergency services in case of an emergency, as in they're diabetic and their blood pressure gets too high, or they have an epilepsy attack. Smartwatches have begun to overcome and overpower medical equipment that is used in that area, and there's a couple reasons for it. Mostly being they're more convenient to use, their day-to-day life qualities are better than medical, and they're just more comfortable to wear around. So I've proven that smartwatches are more beneficial to the livelihood of elderly people than common medical equipment that is used these days. So what exactly are the positives? Smartwatches have beaten modern health equipment and essentially taken their place. As you can see in my presentation, there are a few better qualities. There's longer battery life, more options for daily life, more comfortable to wear. They charge faster response times. If you're in an emergency and you need to get help quickly, you don't want to be having to be stuck finding the correct buttons to press or waiting for the transmission to go through on a medical device. So uh, smartwatches are better, more conveniently put together to where they're faster, they're stronger, they're just overall better. There are some negatives though, and there are not many, but here they are. Is if there's no internet connection, your services will be delayed. If you're in an area that's in, let's say you're in the city, New York, and you're in the subway, the reception that you get down there is not very good. So it's going to take longer for the smartwatch to go through with the process. It's still going to go through eventually, but it's not going to go through as quickly as you want it to go. So that's a big negative. And and the other negative is if you're in a sticky situation and the smartwatch happens to get broken, uh, it's not something that's going to work even if it's broken. If it's broken, you have to go out and buy a new one, and they are really expensive. Like, for example, a common smartwatch that is used is the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch comes in 5 series. The most used, as most used right now, is the Series 3. And that one, if it's easy to break. I've had one myself, and it's broken many times. If that watch breaks, it just shuts down completely. You'll get a black screen, and you can't turn it on or anything. So if you're in a situation where you need to contact someone and that breaks, you're gonna have to rely on something else. So yeah, that's the end. Any questions?
Yeah, I do have two questions for you. How valid was your evidence, and how do you know that it was valid?
My evidence was found in tier 1 and 2 sources, and I know this because it was evidence provided by doctors with PhDs and provided by social service workers like EMT and the people who provide ambulances to go rescue people. They're the ones that receive the calls, and they're the ones that provided the evidence that I put in this.
Okay, and if you had more time and we're going to give someone advice that was doing a project on this, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to, when you're looking for evidence and it seems like you can't find anything, keep digging, because the way I found my evidence was I would go to a source and I would have to extensively read the document, because it's not just blatantly stated that smartwatches are better than medical equipment, because obviously they're still trying to sell both of them. So you really read in between the lines to find out which evidence is truly supporting you.